And he say, I was stuck with my business and I couldn't scale it. And he told us, okay, it was a mental barrier and then I broke it. But the important thing wasn't the mental barrier because mental barrier, whatever, like it doesn't make any difference to me. And I asked him, how much have you been stuck in that position of 300K? I stuck for 300K mark for 2 weeks and I couldn't scale it. And I was like, 2 weeks. And you think 2 weeks or a month is a lot of time to be stuck at? People are stuck in the same job or in the same trajectory for the e-commerce store or their agency for years. Antti?
John?
New day, new podcast. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you? We are back from Budapest. We were traveling.
Yeah,
work.
It was like vacation, as they say.
Vacation, they say?
Vacation, yeah. It's vacation and work. I have heard that from Carl Weiss. So I just took it for myself. Yeah, vacation.
I didn't know. I didn't notice it, but it's a good word. Yeah. Do you want me to give a context to the listeners? Like we've been to Budapest. So it was planned to go to Affiliate World. It's a big event for affiliates to go with our agency, Adbreakers. And also John for his e-commerce business. You never know, maybe you can find some good affiliates there to run your product. So and the plan was just to go to Affiliate World. But suddenly I found out on Instagram a guy that I'm following in e-commerce and dropshipping. He's called Alex Fedotoff. And he was organizing a mastermind for e-commerce entrepreneurs and dropshipping. So I saw one of the biggest, speakers there was Weiss and some other guys which I know and I follow. And I said, wow, he put the mastermind 2 days before the Affiliate World. So it was genius from his side because this way the people could go easier to him. Also the attendees, also the speakers. So it was really genius from him. And we found the mastermind. I clicked to his URL and we said why not? Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. It was a really nice experience as well. It was pricey, but it was worth it, I think. It was really great. We met a lot of people there that are e-commerce business owners mostly. It's something that I got a lot of value, but you got a lot of value as well because we run ads for e-commerce owners mostly. So it is a really good thing to talk with e-commerce business owners and actually see the strategies that they use and the problems and we learned a lot of stuff with this mastermind, and something that I want to specify as well. Going to masterminds is something that every e-commerce business owner should do, and every business owner in general should do. Should go and meet other people doing stuff, because we have heard a lot of case studies from people that actually went there and actually scaled after going to masterminds like this, scale their businesses, double or triple the businesses in 1 month. And it was a case that I really liked there. Do you know about that? How do you feel about that?
Yes, it was really good. And it was really good environment because you see only hustlers, that people make things happen, not just people that they talk and they have just opinions and they feel things can go this way. They were doing a lot of actions for their e-commerce business, and they're working really hard to their e-commerce business because we have worked with many clients across these years, both me and you. And there are 2 types of clients. There are the type of clients that they want to actually happen, the brand to grow, and they work on their brand. And there are another type of clients, which are the worst clients, which they think they can outsource everything and they can grow their brand without them doing anything. So there was people that they were doing $2 million per month, and they were working all day in their e-commerce business. They were having things outsourced, of course, but they were working like continuously on their brand to grow and to make things happen. So this was a really good experience because we have done some calls lately with some prospects on our agency, and we have met really bad attitude from e-commerce owners, which they think that they can magically bring sales to their business without investing in ad creatives, creators, agencies, copywriters, and web designers, for example. So it was really valuable to see like the other side of the coin.
Yeah, definitely that, and it's a learning process. I mean, like when I started my business, I even thought that I could do that as well. Like I can hire a person and grow my business. I don't have to do anything. It was something that it is a common misconception that a lot of business owners have. But that's what I said. You have to go to these masterminds to see how these people that have all the successful e-commerce businesses move and how they act and how much they work, and you'll see a different style of working, and you go there and you actually learn a lot. And another important thing that I would like to mention about going to these places is that you filter out a lot of you pay a high fee for the mastermind. Like I think it was like $4,000, but what you get. This is actually a filter, and only the good business owners go there, and those business owners and those e-commerce owners that have skin in the game, and actually when they share something, it's a proven thing. Where we hear a lot of people talking on internet and on Instagram, and you don't know if their advice is any good, is any valuable, because they don't have like anything to show for it, and even they could be lying. But if you pay $4,000 to go at an event for 2 days, you probably know what you're doing. Like you have $4K to spend. It means something. It's a filter, and it's something that a lot of people should actually learn and trust the process and actually go. Even if you don't believe that you are going to get any value, just go and see. Even if you are suspicious about all this money being spent there and try to find something value for money and stuff like that, just go, like invest, and worst case scenario, you will know for sure that this doesn't work for you, and you'll never look back. But it will work as soon as you select the right mastermind to go to as well, because that's an issue.
So do you want me to give context to the people and say like which were the speakers? I mentioned some names which maybe people know, like Weiss. He was there, one of the speakers. He's really good. He's really popular in the e-commerce industry. He has his own YouTube channel right now. He's like the guy about CRO, conversion rate optimization. He's working mainly with brands doing like 400K, 500K per month and above, because then it actually makes sense for him to improve their conversion rate optimization, which brings them a lot of money when he's doing this kind of improvements. Another guy was like Ignazi. He has a big brand, Coconut. Maybe some people they know. If you type coconut.com, you will see a big brand. They have like above 300,000 unique visitors per month, 400K Instagram followers. It's a really successful brand. So he was talking as a brand owner there. It was like Maor Benaim. He's actually a really well-known Facebook ads media buyer. He's working mostly like as an affiliate with big brands, and he was talking about the latest trends in Facebook ads, Taboola, native in general, not just Facebook. It was two other guys, Topi Heinonen and another guy called Mark. He's really underground. Not a lot of people know about these guys. So they were running like e-commerce brands. One of the guys, he's from Czech Republic, and he was running his e-commerce brand in US, and he's gonna close this year $100 million per year with his brand. And the big goal for him is like to exit this brand. So he was like in our age, 29 years old. He was really smart and really well. I liked a lot his presentation and the things that he talked about. Also, some other guys was like Tyler Stephens and Cody Iverson. They have a big UGC creative agency called Viscap Media. Maybe if you type Viscap Media, you will find their company, which they are doing like videos for brands, big brands. And it was also like a guy called Chris Rivera. He's an accountant, and he was helping, and he did the presentation for drop shipping guys, how to establish their taxes and everything in every country that they are. Also, it was like one last guy which we liked a lot. It was Steve Earle. You don't know this guy. He's really also underground. He's a copywriter, big copywriter, and he shared a lot of valuable insights for copy and advertorials. He shared a lot of winning advertorials that he has written throughout the years. So we covered a lot of aspects inside the e-commerce, like creatives, copies, even like accounting and taxing, and also Zentrop was there. Which a lot of e-commerce and dropshipping guys are using. So we covered a lot of things. Which guy you liked the most?
For sure, I liked most of them. I really liked their presentations. I think the presentation that I liked most, the presentation like I got the most value from, was from Topi Heinonen, actually. Like it was a presentation that I really liked. It was a presentation most focused on the mindset and on the actual actions that he actually took to grow his brand from 300K to 1.6 million per month in just 5 months. And I really liked what he said and the presentation, like in the flow. And the thing is that I'm going to talk like very briefly about the topics, the 7 actions that he took. And you're going to hear them and you're going to say, okay, those are things that we have heard before. But that's the thing with the mastermind. You have heard it, but you don't know how true they actually are. You don't know if they are actually working, because like everyone has advices. Like we have a saying here in Greece. It's kind of funny, but I will say it anyway. Opinions are like bats. Everybody has one. So it's something that you cannot filter. You don't know if the advice that you hear from all over the internet are working. But you hear this guy talking to people that have paid so much money to listen to him, and he's going to speak the truth. He's not a guy that's selling anything. He's undercover online. You cannot find anything about him, but he's filtered, he's vetted. He's done that. We know that. We know his website and stuff. We cannot share it, but we know that he done that, and he's sharing the most inside advice that he can give you, and you know it's unfiltered. And let me go ahead and tell like very briefly the points, the 7 actions that he took to grow his brand. Blocking time for ad activities was the first one. For him it was copywriting, because he actually grew his business to 1.6 million, and now it's 2 million per month with VSLs. With VSLs, you need to know how to write VSLs. So he learned actually the hard way how to write VSLs, and this was the most important thing that he did in his day. Like, so he blocked time just to do that. The second thing was invest in mentors, is what we said earlier, that you need to go to masterminds to actually see what other people do and how they behave and how fast they move. So you can actually see, okay, my 100K per month, it's not that a lot. Those people are making like 2, 3, 5 millions per month. I can do more with myself. It's not the cap. So it is an important thing as well, hiring the right people, and don't be lazy, because this actually resonated very well with me, because I like to manage all the other accounts myself. I like to do the work myself, and hiring people is something that I don't really enjoy, but it's something that you have to do for your business to grow. Especially if you have an e-commerce business. If you are a freelancer, you can get away with that. But for as an e-commerce owner, you have to do the right hiring and hire the right people. And what he actually said in private when we talked to him, he said that he was paying a lot, but for you to attract the right people, you need to pay a lot more. Like you need to think in a different scale. You say, okay, $2,000 are a lot, or $5,000 are a lot per month. Okay, let me go and attract the best of the best, so he can actually grow my business with me to be like 2 times, 3 times better than me. And he actually hired a guy like 5 figures or more per month, just for doing his copywriting, for example. Invest on one-on-one consultations, which was something that is really valuable as well. You can actually reach out to people that have done what you want to do, and ask them for specific insights on their problem, on your problem that you currently have. And that's extremely valuable. You can use that. I don't do it, but I should. What about you, Toskas? Are you doing that?
Yes. I'm
Reaching out to people?
Yes, I'm doing it for sure. But one of the big takeaways, because you mentioned Topi, and one of the biggest takeaways, it was about VSLs. And we have noticed like not many people are using them. Most of the people that they are using VSLs are drop shippers. Like really small amount of brands are running right now VSLs. And it's actually what we have noticed is like what dropshippers are doing are bringing innovation, because in order to make profit and money throughout dropshipping, you need to constantly innovate and figure out new things. VSLs, for people that they don't know, it's like video sales letters. So in the past, people were using, it was really popular from Branson, with the owner of ClickFunnels. The VSLs were inside the landing page, and people now, dropshippers, are taking this like 10-minute, 20-minute video where they are selling you, they are promoting their product, their service, whatever you're selling, and they put this 10-minute, 20-minute video on the ad itself. They upload it on the ad manager, and they publish 10-minute video. Yes, it's happening, and it's working really well. And actually, we were having one client in the skincare industry, and she was doing really well with UGC content. And I took a video it was a YouTube video that they uploaded to their YouTube channel, and I put it on without any scripting at all, because I asked them, like I introduced them to the VSLs, and they were really skeptical, and they thought, oh, it's a big deal, 10-minute video, it will require a lot of time. And they said, like, let's take the video that you have on your YouTube channel. They were having a 10-minute video. It was not actually really selling the product, just more presenting. And this video brought some sales. So if you actually optimize the VSLs and to make them with the right hook, the right middle video, and the right call to action at the end, it can actually work. And not a lot of brands are doing this right now. And it's a big thing that more people are gonna use in the future. So yeah, it's something that we need to push our clients to introduce and to work and to create VSLs. This is a must. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely agree. VSLs are the new best thing, the new hot thing around e-commerce. It was something that used to work a lot and still is working a lot in service-based businesses, but you can actually use them to sell products as well. And if you have like the right VSL, you can scale a lot with just one video. You can scale so much your ads. And it's something that, yeah, definitely we have focused. And it's the whole mastermind that we went to had like the VSL in mind, because it was such a big deal that most of the e-commerce businesses, like inside the Mastermind, wanted to start using VSLs, because Marek as well scaled his business to $100 million per year just with VSLs. So it's something really, really powerful that most people should use it, and we should do a video like dedicated to VSLs that have shared like my key points and key knowledge that I took from the Mastermind and from the research that I have done around VSLs, and we should focus on that. And anyway, I would like to end with the 7-point presentation that I really liked. It was the networking. As I told you, it is almost the same thing with the Elite Mastermind as well. You meet a lot of people, you attract the people, and you actually compare yourself to other people than your group. It's something that it's life-changing when you surround yourselves with people that are actually much farther in life than you. And it's really important as well. The 6 was the weekly reflection. So you can actually set up goals and see what's working, what's not. So you can actually have a track of what's happening and if you are on the right path, because it's not just do. You have to actually see what you've done, if it's working or not. And that's really powerful. And also set up goals, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, this was the presentation that I admire the most. I think that I took a lot of things around that. And also the last thing that I want to mention that I took from Topi was from the one-to-one conversation that we had. It reminded me something that I haven't thought about it. Like, he was explaining something about his business, and he say, I was stuck with my business and I couldn't scale it. And I felt like why I'm stuck. And he told us, okay, it was a mental barrier, and then I broke it. But the important thing wasn't the mental barrier, because yeah, mental barrier, whatever, like it doesn't make any difference to me. Mental barriers do not mean anything at face value. What stuck with me was like, and I asked him, how much have you been stuck in that position of 300K and you couldn't scale? I stuck for 300K mark for 2 weeks and I couldn't scale it. And I was like, 2 weeks. And you think 2 weeks or a month is a lot of time to be stuck at? People are stuck in the same job or in the same like trajectory for the e-commerce store or their agency for years. And that's what it feels to have stuck in something. 1 month, it goes to show you that those guys are implementing at a much faster pace and they're working at a much faster pace. And that actually stuck with me. You have to work faster. You have to expect results faster. So what do you think about that?
Yes. And it's like the people that they succeed in e-commerce and actually make money at the end of the day with their e-commerce brand, it's like the people that they can adjust and they follow this fast-paced rhythm, and they can deliver a lot of things in a short amount of time. So to be honest, with the clients that we have worked and the clients that we have for a long time with us, it's like this kind of people that they take action immediately. You ask them that I need 10 creatives until Friday, you have them on Wednesday, not Friday. So this kind of mindset. Or you ask them like, we need to do different changes on the landing page, and they do it the same day. This kind of like fast pace we mean, because if you don't adapt, a lot of things are changing. You have to adapt to have this kind of trait of adaptation and to not stuck on the old methods, old techniques, and to think like, okay, we found a way, it's gonna work this way forever. No, it's not. If it was like this, everyone would be an e-commerce brand owner right now. So yeah, you have to be really fast-paced in this industry.
Yeah, completely agree. And the last thing that I want to mention is that this mindset cannot change by yourself. No matter how many times can you tell it to the bad clients I mean, like every client is good, like they're paying us, but the clients that are not seeing the results that they want, and I want to just have a cut of the money that they spend to us, and give them like tickets to go to a mastermind to see how they should work and how we should cooperate with each other and how like fast they should move for us to actually see the results up there. Because it's not, you cannot believe just by hearing somebody, like you have to see it with your own eyes. And that's a really important concept that we've talked a lot and we are going to keep talking. So yeah, this is what I want to say to close the podcast. I don't know if you want to say anything else.
No, I think we can close. And one last thing I want to say. Some of the names that we mentioned, they're going to come to the podcast. So we are going to interview them and you are going to see a lot of things from this mastermind. So yeah.
Okay, that's great. Okay, that's the pod. See you later, Auntie.
Bye.
That's the pod. Bye.
See you.